Arman loved the sky. He would spend hours watching clouds drift by. He was fascinated by the wind and the rain, but most of all he loved thunderstorms. The way the sky lit up with jagged bolts of lightning thrilled him. He wondered about the power behind those flashes. What was lightning? Where did it come from? Arman knew there were forces in nature we couldn't see. He felt them in the wind, the rain, and the warmth of the sun. He longed to understand these invisible wonders. His curiosity burned bright, like a small ember waiting for the right moment to ignite. One stormy night, Arman's life changed forever. The wind howled outside and rain lashed against his window. He sat captivated, watching the storm unfold. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck a tree near his house. Arman had never seen a strike so close. He held his breath, momentarily blinded by the light. As quickly as it had come, the blinding light vanished. In its place, hovering above the fallen tree, was a tiny, shimmering spark. It pulsed with energy, illuminating the night. Arman, drawn by an unseen force, reached out to the spark. It flowed into him, filling him with a warmth and knowledge unlike anything he had ever known. The next morning, Arman found an old, leather-bound book in his room. It wasn't his. It seemed to have appeared out of thin air, just like the spark. He opened the book. Inside were strange symbols and diagrams. He didn't understand them, but he felt inexplicably drawn to their mystery. As he touched the first page, the symbols began to glow. The book was alive, responding to the spark within him. It was a guide to understanding energy. Arman spent days deciphering the ancient text. He learned about the flow of energy, the forces of attraction and repulsion, the dance of positive and negative. The book revealed that the spark wasn't just light, it was energy itself. It was the same energy that crackled in lightning, flowed through wires, and powered the world around him. Arman learned that this energy could be harnessed, controlled, and used to create. He discovered the magic of circuits. He built simple devices that glowed, spun, and made sounds. Through trial and error, he mastered the art of channeling the spark. He began to see the world differently, understanding the hidden connections that powered life itself. He realized that with this knowledge came a great responsibility. He had a duty to use this power wisely and for the betterment of his village. Section 5. Arman's Workshop of Wonders. News of Arman's abilities spread through the village. People whispered about the boy who could control lightning. They called him Arman the Spark. Arman, however, remained humble. He saw himself not as a master of lightning, but as a student of energy. He continued to experiment in his workshop, a place filled with wires, magnets, and glowing orbs. He invented tools that made life easier for his village. He created a water pump powered by wind, saving hours of manual labor. He built lanterns that illuminated the night, chasing away the darkness. His inventions were marvels, powered by the spark and his boundless imagination. Section 6. Lighting up the village. Arman's greatest achievement was yet to come. He dreamt of bringing light to every home in his village. He envisioned a network of wires, carrying the spark's energy to every corner. He shared his vision with the villagers. Many were skeptical. They feared the power of the spark, associating it with the destructive force of lightning. But Arman persisted. He explained that energy, like fire, could be dangerous if misused, but incredibly beneficial when controlled. He promised to use his knowledge responsibly. Finally, the villagers agreed. They helped him gather materials and string wires across the village, connecting each home to his central generator. Section 7. A promise to the spark. On the night the project was complete, the villagers gathered in the square. They watched with anticipation as Arman prepared to activate his creation. He stood before them, a young boy with the weight of their hopes and fears on his shoulders. He closed his eyes, remembering the spark's warmth, the knowledge it had bestowed upon him. "I promise," he whispered, "to use this power for good, to bring light and progress to our village, and to always respect the balance of nature." With a deep breath, he pulled a lever. The generator whirred to life, and a collective gasp arose from the villagers as light flooded the square, banishing the darkness. The village had never been brighter. The children, who had only known darkness after sunset, ran through the streets, their laughter echoing through the night. Arman had achieved his dream, but he knew this was just the beginning. The spark had given him a gift, but it was also a burden. He was now responsible for maintaining the flow of energy, for ensuring the safety of his creation. He understood that true power wasn't about control, but about understanding. It was about respecting the delicate balance of nature and using knowledge wisely to create a better future. He vowed to never take this responsibility lightly, to always remember the trust the villagers had placed in him, and to use his gift to illuminate not just their homes, but their lives. As years passed, Arman's village thrived. The constant supply of energy fueled new inventions and innovations. It brought prosperity and improved the lives of everyone. Arman continued to experiment, always searching for new ways to harness the spark's power. He built schools and hospitals, using his knowledge to educate and heal. He never forgot the lessons he had learned from the spark and the ancient book. He taught the villagers about the importance of conservation, of using energy responsibly, and of respecting the power of nature. His village became a beacon of progress and enlightenment, a testament to what could be achieved when knowledge and responsibility went hand in hand. Arman's story is a reminder that we all possess a spark of creativity, a thirst for knowledge, and the potential to make a difference in the world. Like the invisible forces of nature, our potential may be hidden, waiting for the right moment to be ignited. But with curiosity, determination, and a sense of responsibility, we can all tap into our inner spark. We can use our knowledge to solve problems, to innovate, and to create a brighter future. By embracing our curiosity and channeling our inner Arman, we can light up the world one spark at a time. Arman's journey began with a single question: what is lightning? That question led him to a lifetime of discovery, innovation, and service to his community. Let us all be inspired by Arman's story. Let us encourage curiosity in ourselves and others. Let us never stop asking why and how. For it is in the pursuit of answers, in the quest to understand the world around us, that we unlock our potential and ignite the spark that lights the way to a brighter future.